Traditional Louisiana Creole dish. Today I'm going to show you a catfish couvillion. Couvillion is a traditional Creole Louisiana dish with a rich history. Its origins could be tracked back to the French, Spanish, and African influences to the Louisiana cuisine. The term itself, couvillion, is believed to be traced back to the French word court bouillon, which is a rich fish stock. Creole couvillion is a seafood dish, usually made with shrimp or fish that's cooked in a rich tomato gravy. It's got a variety of aromatic vegetables and spices. Check it out. So I'm using what's known as the trinity. That's onions, bell pepper, and celery. I'm going to start out by cooking down our vegetables. I have some light olive oil in my pan, and I want to just cook these down until they get translucent. Whenever they start to get soft, add in 5 cloves of garlic. So it don't need quite as long, but we want to cook that till it's soft. Now once this is soft, we want to move these vegetables to the side. I like to pile them up high on the cool side. I'm going to add in 4 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of flour, and we're going to make a little roux right in the pot. So incorporate that flour really well, and then you want to keep a good eye on this. Go ahead and cook it till it gets nice and brown. Whenever that roux is brown like we like, I'm going to add in some tomato paste. You actually want to let this brown up a bit. I added just a little bit more oil before the tomato paste, and then move that around and get it brown. Once that's done, go ahead and get it all mixed together. I'm adding 1 32-ounce jar of crushed tomatoes. I'm adding a few bay leaves. Let's go ahead and season this up. I'm using a little bit of dried herb mixture and some Creole seasoning. We're going to start out with just a little bit, but you want to make sure you're tasting as you're going to make sure you don't need to adjust anything. Add in some good seafood stock. I'll stir that up well, make sure you get any lumps out, make sure you're not sticking on the bottom. Now we're going to cover this up and we're going to let that cook down. I got these beautiful U.S. farm-raised catfish fillets. I love using U.S. farm-raised catfish because it's always clean, high protein source, and it's widely available. Make sure you look for that seal to make sure you're not getting any imported swai or bassa. I like to take my fillets and cut them into nice big chunks. I'm going for some nice 1-inch cubed up pieces right here. I'm going to go ahead and season that up as well. So we've been cooking about an hour. We'll go ahead and throw in some green onions, a little bit of parsley. We're going to add in our catfish pieces. I'm going to give this a light stir. We're going to cover it. We're not going to touch it for 10 minutes. We're going to let that catfish poach in that gravy. After 10 minutes, go ahead and cut your fire off and let that sit about another 15 minutes and look at what you got. Serve this up over a bed of that fluffy white rice. And now you got the perfect dish to cozy on up to that fire as this cooler weather sets in. Boudreaux's Backyard, a proud supporter of U.S. farm-raised catfish. And if you need this recipe, it'll be on their website. You can't get much better than this. Come on.